Presley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Bradford's Vikings going up against Ryan's Falcons. So with that, we'll send you out to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, home of the Dirty Birds, where we bring in the two men who will call the action, and that's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Larry. From the home of the Falcons since 1992, there's a look inside the Georgia Dome, just on the outskirts of downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. McKinnon to start the drive.
Mo.
And he'll the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Time to feature the offensive starters and to give some love to the tight end, Kyle Rudolph.
He's been to the Pro Bowl already, battled a few injuries, but he's back and better than ever. Has added a little yoga to his regimen in order to make it more nimble. That makes it that much harder for the defenders to catch him.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Yeah, that's cool.
First down, Bradford. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The starting defense for the Falcons.
Jonathan Babineau's a defensive tackle, knows how to get upfield and spill plays in the backfield.
Two yards to go here on third down. First carry of the game here for Matt Asiata. Stays on his feet, and he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. McKinnon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
Get it right. Don't wait.
2 there, bringing up second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
Second down, Bradford.
Damn, I ain't see him right there.
It's going to be incomplete.
And I meant to throw it up, though. Damn, I'm tripping.
Second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Hey, so. Let go, so. Z.
On 3rd down, Bradford. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Oh, that was dangerous.
Damn, man, come on.
Threw it into
Stay
coverage,
right there. You wide open.
But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Not only did they drop it look like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. A 2nd down throw for Bradford. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Now Bradford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Calling a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and
field goal for what?
The protection detail.
5 yards.
They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So on 4th down, the Vikings send out Blair Walsh to try the field goal here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Listen, homeboy.
So
listen. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Them words gonna bite you right on the ass. What?
But you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Here's Ryan to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did, and batted it away.
Throwing, Bradford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's brought down.
Run it back.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys.
Come on, come on.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jerick McKinnon, 15 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman.
He won't get that much.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
On second down, here's Ryan.
Big!
Oh, he almost had it.
Come on, bro.
Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Xavier Rhodes is a cornerback who does not mind being physical. Whether he's covering passes or coming up in the run game, he's going to be there to make an impact.
Nothing.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball.
He ain't talking about nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
This is taken at the 15. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Comes Minnesota. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Tackle made there by Robert Alford. Bradford.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going.
Get off my back.
Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Send that blitz.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
He brought it down.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
Then I go for it.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. On 4th down, they do snap it. Bradford. And he will find his man on the outside. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now McKinnon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
I like that.
5 yards
Bring that
on
blitz.
the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
To throw, Bradford. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Bradford to throw it. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And he's brought
Come
down.
on, man.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Come on, man.
Make sure I have this right.
Run that ball. That's how you're supposed to run that ball.
He's ripped off a big chunk of yardage here on this one. His confidence is awfully high. So now I've got to put myself in the shoes of the defensive coordinator. Do I go ahead and sell out to try and stop him and force him to do something different? Or do I risk him having a big monster day against my defense?
The defense helps the offense out there. Now 5 yards to go on 1st down. Now Asiata. And he'll at least get him.
Run that back, run that back, run that back. We can get one back off.
19. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4. So we've got encroachment, and it's a free 5 yards.
Too easy for the offense. A bit of impatience by the defense on that one.
Fresh set of downs here. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Let's get this money. This money.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh,
nice pick. Nice pick. Nice pick. I thought he was going to take it. Thought he was going to take it.
Out on the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion.
He got me. I bid on that one.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now Ryan on 1st down. Over the middle.
Good throw. Good throw.
Break here looking down at the Week 5 NFL ledger. I'm really looking forward to that Giants-Packers game Sunday night.
That's just one of those traditional matchups in the NFL. They used to play for championships back in the good old days.
Yeah, we also have Tom Brady coming back, and he'll be visiting Cleveland.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. But what about Carson Wentz? They're still calling it Wentzylvania, and he's got a big matchup going to Detroit.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter is starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Sanu with a grab over the middle. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
All right.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
That was a pick. They bucked me. They bucked me, dog. They bucked me. I pressed triangle, dog. They bucked. I peeked him off the line anyway.
The Falcons have cut it to within a score. And they're back
Yeah,
with
they
a field
bucked.
goal. It's 10-7 now.
It's all good.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Well, across the league news, it's not really
Bad
news.
play.
Everyone has heard about it. Tom Brady will finally return this week. And thought the Patriots might be 4-0, but they got skunked in week 4.
It's almost perfect timing, isn't it? Because that loss that Buffalo put on them really crystallized the big guys coming back. Here comes Tom Brady to the rescue, takes over the offense again, and now New England's confidence soars. They've got their leader back.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
And finding Pruitt. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there. All right, well, we got a hot second here, partner. Jimmy Graham of Seattle.
Coming back into form.
113 yards, 6 catches, big win over the Jets. But Jordan Reed of Washington, people don't think about him as often as they should. He broke Kellen Winslow's record for the fastest to 200 catches.
Yeah, Kellen Winslow Sr. did it in 39 games. He did it in 38. On 2nd down, Bradford again. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there.
Good
to get him.
route, boy.
Changes here as the D-line separates some.
Blue 45, blue 558.
Bradford now to throw on first down.
Block,
He's
block,
gonna leave this
block.
for his running back. It's complete.
Run that
That's
shit
gonna
back,
go as a
man.
loss of 2, and
That
it'll
ain't
be
hurt
second
nothing.
down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
That was a hell of a bad throw.
7th play of this drive
Pass.
coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. throw right side here, complete. 18 yards there and a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive line.
Just block. Just block, man. Come on. That's all I'm asking for. That was touchdown. Good defense play, though.
And this seemingly endless drive continues.
It wasn't for him.
20 defense in the nickel.
Surprised they didn't go with 6 DBs, the dime look.
A play fake. Bradford. And he couldn't
catch that
hang
ball.
on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. And, Charles, they get the field goal.
Yeah, that's some good defense.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went.
He just got open. He did that route good.
And no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And there's that man, Julio. Week 4, we mentioned it earlier, 300 yards. Matt Ryan's 503 was a franchise record for passing. Jones's was a record as well.
It's amazing watching him run routes and get open. And in this game, he did a little bit of everything. Contested catches, and then there was times when he would catch it short and turn into a monster game. Julio Jones is flat out special. Just 36 yards shy of the record, single game record, held by Flipper Anderson.
Looked like he was playing a video game. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On second down, here's Ryan. And this one brought in by Sanu. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ready, sit up. There we go.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
That was my man.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Man, he ran by a whole bunch of holes.
Great play there off. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd down, Ryan.
Come on now, you let him get that? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, shit not hit the fan.
Now with whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Oh.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Ryan.
Pick that. Oh, come on, man.
It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second
What y'all
down.
thinking?
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
On second down.
Pick that. Oh, my God. They span you, dog. They span you.
Just missing his second there.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
Get him. Get him. Get that.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
Kick that ball, boy.
Still down, but
Don't be surprised if I take this bit back.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota.
I got to pull out that
And with time
playbook.
quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Know that blitz coming.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And unless this is a quick
Throw that
incompletion, this is likely
shit.
the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. Bradford steps away to his left. The ball comes out, and this one will
I knew that
actually
was
go
gonna
out
happen.
of bounds, so no recovery, and that is how we conclude this first half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as
Let me
we
get
need.
that. Come on,
And we
man.
still have a chance to win this game.
Man.
Well, we have a second. I think we have to talk about the L.A. Rams. They started out poorly.
They don't want
Lost
me to do it to
28-0
you,
to
dog.
San Francisco, but they've won 3 straight since, and 2 on the road.
Fueled by their defense, and remember, they've beaten Seattle and Arizona already within their division. And let's just stay out west. How about the Oakland Raiders? They've won 3 games on the road in a 3-1 start.
Yeah, 2 big-time surprises on the West Coast. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a third
No
down.
pressure.
It is hard in zone
No
coverage to stop
pressure,
a curl route
Esha.
because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop.
Yeah.
What spots on the field they naturally get to. And you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
On 1st and 10, it's
Pick.
Ryan.
Oh, okay.
It's incomplete. Glancing back at week 4 for a second, couple of huge quarterback performances from Matt Ryan and Ben Roethlisberger.
And the number 5 just keeps coming up, doesn't it? Because Ben Roethlisberger threw for 5 touchdowns against Kansas City. And Matt Ryan, 503 yards against Carolina.
19th time ever in NFL history a quarterback has thrown for over 500. They run. Devontae Freeman. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Ready. Back 25. Right. 21. Ready. Run.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. 3rd and 2. Now Ryan. And complete on the right side. It's Tammy. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yes.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And it's hauled in by
That
Austin
nigga
Hooper.
dropped that shit,
They pick
man.
up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't
Get on
hide
top
what
of that
you're
boy.
doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary
Come
guy.
on, man.
I think he read
Well,
that
that
as soon
shit
as he got
gonna
to the line
give,
of
boy.
scrimmage, knew
That
where the
shit
pressure
gonna
was going to
give.
come from,
Tell
and
you.
said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan.
Oh!
Escaping this time as he'll go down.
There we go.
They got him
Get
for a
there.
sack.
Everything was covered, man.
In there to get
Everything.
his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he's flushed out right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
There we go. Green, 90. Green, ace, ace. Black, ace. Blue, 45. Blue, 45.
On play action, Bradford. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
There we go now. Blue,
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Here's McKinnon, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And it takes us up right near the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. And quickly, they get to the line.
There we go. Blue, 45.
Play action now, Bradford. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. And it's 4th down. Here's Jeff Locke now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's
Oh, Lord.
It's a big play there for Atlanta.
They're going to give you some shit like that.
8 yards. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play. There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And the wideout in motion. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
Nice.
Caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Their dangerous wide receiver, 28 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might
It ain't no cheating. You missed that shit.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Get that all. Oh! Get that all, baby. Get that all.
Opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Vikings.
Nah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me my play, man.
Once again, taking the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Nah, man. Keon, it don't work like that. I snap. That's all. I snap.
Coming out on the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them,
he ain't going to throw that ball. That's his guy. That's his guy.
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just run and hit.
Oh,
the defense understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
0 receivers, huh? How you doing it, huh?
Territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. On the keeper.
Nah, he ain't got it. He ain't got it.
Certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did.
Run that back. Run that back. I see
Call
something.
a gain of 4 on first,
I
and
see
that'll make
something.
it second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Toss play to McKinnon.
He let that man by.
Went backwards, back to the 33.
Is you covering or what?
Now third down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
On third down, Bradford.
Wow, he overthrows me. He overthrows me. Really?
Turnover there as his guys
He overthrowed me. Okay.
Here comes the Atlanta offense
Okay.
now ready to take over here.
Wide ass
They were
open.
very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't
Pick
give
that
up
shit,
any
man. Come on, man. Use your hands.
Headset on the sidelines. The head coach, that was planned.
Everybody was on lock.
Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be
Come here,
aggressive,
man.
because I've got
Little
a wild
nigga.
bunch backing me up over here on
Get
my
that
other
little
side.
nigga
Let's
right
see what
there,
his
man.
offense can do. It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop. Third down now following the run. On third down, Ryan.
Pick.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the
Come on,
linebacker,
man.
Eric Kendricks. And his
He ain't
guys are gonna
focused.
have the football
He ain't
back as
focused.
The third quarter comes to an end. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They come out here in the eye. They run it with McKinnon. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Throwing, Bradford. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out of bounds.
Good block.
down
Good
inside
pickup.
the
I thought he was going to fuck it up.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the...
Oh, no.
He
lost
fumbles.
the football, and the Falcons grab it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
This nigga going crazy. He going crazy, man.
The interception.
That fluke-ass shit.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
Give me that. Come on, man. He ain't trying to throw that ball.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
He ain't
too
trying to
cautious
throw that
because
ball.
Now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again.
I should have bid on that. That's me. I knew he was doing that. I should have bid on that.
And it moves the sticks.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses
Don't
count
play
on.
with him.
Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing now, Ryan on first.
Don't
down.
play with him. Don't play with him.
Find his running back. It's complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football.
Get that,
caused
man.
A nice play for lost yardage.
And incomplete.
He ain't like
there.
that. Stop
Nice
watching
hit.
me.
Jars
Stop
the
watching me.
3 and brings up third down. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. With the
Drop
grab
that,
over the
man.
middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
2 yards,
11
okay.
yards on the pickup.
Okay.
And that's going to bring
No
up
problem.
the 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They have stopped him in his tracks. Here we go. Oh, no.
There we go.
Right down Broadway. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a
That's that blitz. That's that blitz.
Vikings. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was
that
huge.
Blitz.
Gave him a comfortable lead.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here. As the kicks
That fat ass nigga want to roll. That's why.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Here's Ryan. He sets to, it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Fluke ass shit. That was fluke as fuck.
Julio Jones.
Man, I wasn't even holding the controller.
A bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea.
All right.
Because right now we're seeing a big time.
I wasn't even holding the controller, man. I walked out. But you right though. You right though. Don't throw that shit.
Listened in history class.
And
Run that shit down the middle.
You're reading all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I just grab the nugget when I can.
He dropped that sorry ass nigga.
So the 2-point
That's a sorry ass nigga right there. And I was supposed to pick that because I was right there and I pressed train.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Come out that shit, Cordell. Come out that shit. Come out that shit, man.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back.
Let's get
onto
this
the
money.
field. And
That
they're looking to
shmoney.
atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
So much emphasis placed on red
Don't
zone
worry about our cougar juice. Don't worry about our cougar juice.
Because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field, and to come away with nothing.
Them niggas tight, man.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult.
Them niggas tight,
on
man.
themselves on this drive. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Bradford on second down.
Come on, catch that
Almost
ball.
had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. 7 yards remain now on third down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Here's Bradford. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be brought
We go
down
for that
right
shmoney.
at the 30
We
here.
go for that shmoney.
Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down.
Oh.
Brings up a 4th down situation.
Nice job
Nah,
defensively.
on you.
Where the sticks were, they got the stop before it. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, man.
And unable
Come
to
on,
get
man.
down
Run.
there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now they're in the hurry up. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart.
Break that shit up.
You know, the
That was a
defense has to
pick.
know it as well. They've got
That
to
was a
stop
pick.
him here. So now we're going to see
man.
that
Man,
loading
get
the
put-
box in a big way.
Put me back
6,
here.
7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
That's where that money get made at right here.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Zone.
On play action, Bradford. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And
That's
this punt goes
bullshit.
out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. So out come the Falcons now. And last time the
Let's get this shmoney. He want to just throw that shit, right? And then
And that's exactly how
be
you
on
wanna
top of
draw
that
things
shit.
up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives.
Oh, man.
They have to be careful of.
Oh,
It
man.
was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that.
Oh,
going forward.
man.
We'll see if it's that easy here. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to
Come here. Pull up on that boy.
And he'll bring it up.
Pull
here
up on
right
that
at
boy.
the 40-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. On 3rd down, Ryan. And Robinson with a big catch.
Ooh, keep him up.
18 there as the
Keep him
drive
up, boy.
continues.
Some think the
Take
team's
that boy
really
head
gonna go
off.
slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On 1st down, Ryan. He
Good
couldn't
shit.
quite hold
All
it.
that
Got
crossing
hit.
shit.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
All that crossing shit.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now.
Oh! Both of you dummies just put your hands up.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Again, Ryan. He's going to let this one go.
He want to try me. He want to motherfucking try me, man. I'm here.
Incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's
Come on,
hands were
man.
going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
He ain't going to throw that ball. He ain't going to throw that ball.
One score down. Here we go.
And we going to get that
They're
sack.
gonna go for it here on
We
4th
gonna
down.
get it. Watch that screen. Watch that screen.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down.
Come on, man. That crossing shit ain't going to work, Keon.
Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is
Jamel
gonna get
just
the
got on,
football
too.
back.
Tight now,
And
boy.
the defense in
You
desperate
tight?
need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty
Miscues.
easy yardage there
Miscues.
right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Bradford on 2nd down. And
Dumbass.
incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jared
Dummy.
McKinnon there. And it's 3rd and 4. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Bradford. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Bradford, wow, he's going to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. Now Bradford. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area,
yeah, boy.
You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there. Concentrate, catch it, and even
nigga scared to catch the ball, man. What y'all catch? Peanut butter?
What do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing
I catch peanut butter in practice.
The line's going to spread out. Here's Bradford. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Touchdown, man. Come on, man.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah
Trip.
on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets
what?
It, or
That's touchdown, man. That little nigga had no chance.
With it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll run it now out of the gun.
He can't block. He can't block.
And the Falcons going to use another timeout.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Oh. So one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. But just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Diggs going in motion right. Bradford. And look at this. They get the turnover. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
He want to throw that shit, y'all. He want to throw that.
How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive.
Oh, that shit gonna get picked.
Pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week
looking
of the
for his
season.
play.
You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure?
Game over, man. Oh, Lord, don't do the team like that, man. Don't do the team like that. Oh, man. Why he ain't playing with them no more, man? Come on, man.
They've got the football now. just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things. This is caught. Seal it. It's a touchdown.
Come on, man.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes
My boys put in work, man.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is
I want to play with
New
England next.
You just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on.
He gonna try it. He gonna try it. He caught that bullshit.
A big-time play there for the Falcons. 49 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of what?
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown.
They let me switch to the wrong person.
Still a little time left on the clock, however. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like
faked
he's
that shit.
throw it. And that's incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Ain't that some quarterback? That nigga some trash boy.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
Screenplay, McKinnon, and he's brought down. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.